Welcome to Sakhi Stories, where every woman's journey becomes a gentle mirror of your own. Here, we share heartbeats, not just words. And today, we walk beside a mother whose quiet joy blossoms in every corner of an island she now calls sanctuary. In the soft blush of dawn, when the world still whispered in dreams, she would rise. Wrapped in quiet anticipation and a flowing floral scarf, she stepped outside alone but not lonely. The sky over East Coast Park unfolded like a watercolor prayer. Orange, pink, and lavender kissed the sea, as if the universe had paused just for her morning. She wasn't running away from her life. She was walking into it, one sunrise at a time. Some mornings, she wandered to Changi village, where fishermen hummed and time moved slow. She sat by the jetty, sipping kopai in stillness, watching the ferries sway like lullabies. The sea breeze carried both stories and silence. At Pasir Ris Beach, she let her feet sink into the soft sands. Children's laughter danced on the breeze, and the tall casuarina trees whispered their secrets to her. She closed her eyes, and the waves told her she was safe. She was seen. On weekdays, after her children were off to school, she strolled through gardens by the bay. Beneath the super trees, she stood tall in her spirit. She wasn't just admiring nature, she was remembering her own roots. In the botanic gardens, she wandered through orchids and old banyans. Every step was like turning a page of poetry. Sometimes, she sat beside the Swan Lake, tracing her reflections in the water and feeling her heart soften. On quiet afternoons, she explored Pungal Waterway. The gentle ripples, the blooming bridges, the couple's cycling bit was all part of a living canvas. She called it her river of gratitude. She found joy in little things. Feeding swans at Jurong Lake Gardens. Watching mist curl through the cloud forest. Letting her daughter braid her hair beneath cherry blossoms in the Japanese garden. She climbed Fort Canning gently, where history echoed between trees. She touched the stone walls with reverence. She found monuments not made of marble, but of memory. Her son's first laugh at Marina Barrage. Her own tears released during a rainstorm at Bukit Timah. A silent prayer she once whispered in the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. And on certain evenings, she wandered into Little India. The hum of mantras from a nearby Hindu temple floated through the air. Temple bells chimed like blessings, and divine aromas of sandalwood and freshly made prasadam filled her senses. She felt at home herein, the devotion, the warmth, the soulfulness. Sometimes, she'd end her day at Clark Quay not for the crowd or the lights but for the river. Calmed outflowing, reflecting the stars, much like her. She wasn't just exploring Singapore, she was rediscovering herself. One street, one beach, one breath at a time. This island was no longer just a city, it had become a sanctuary, and she was the storyteller of it all. Her journey wasn't captured in travel photos. It was carved in quiet smiles, in peace-filled pauses, in the soulful way she held the world and herself with grace. Thank you for walking beside this gentle soul. Here at Sakhi Soul Stories, we honor women who bloom quietly, who carry softness as strength. Until we meet again, may your soul leave its prints in places only the heart can see. Follow Sakhi Soul Stories for more heart-led journeys, because every woman has a story, and every story is sacred.